Check it. I gotta choose a town, I gotta choose a O. Born and raised there, so, you know. But that don't mean I can't find peace in the east. Maybe tip a few Keiths in the east, even rip a few sheets in the east. That city is a beast with the toughest locals and rough police. I mean, it's just a city full of thugs and sailors, European drugs on the tugs and whalers. I'm talking pubs, clubs, bars, and dens that's open all night when the party ends. A stoke with brawls and fights and some hardened friends. Barter bargain gems where the harbor bends. And not the college kids starting trends that park the Benz beside bars charging tens. Fish chips and ships and the chicks with the nice smiles. Let me introduce the real East Coast lifestyles, cause it ain't all donairs and gravy. Barrington Street parties and parks and Navy. Try dodging townies who tied up loose dreads. Scraps of juice heads and Halifax moose heads. Thin line between who's blues and who's reds, and who's into crews that bruise dudes who lose bets. Huge debts means work to do. Down by the docks with the perfect view, where punks punch clocks and rocks a perp or two. And hurting you is what rookie cops learned to do. And you could get beat down on a back street with homeless population that smoke crack and pack heat. Act sweet, roughed up and cuffed in a back seat, especially if your mouth will run cupped like a track meet. And that's heat when you're right out in plain sight, straight out of tame fight. When later that same night, maybe that same lame might come back with his game right. Take aim at your frame with his blade or a drain pipe. You'd be amazed by the maze and the crazed hype of 20,000 20-something patrons in daylight. Sex, drugs, and Jamesons is raising the range height. Strange sight, higher than weather vanes with a plane flight. It sound insane, right? That ain't the half here. Soaked the whole shit show in cash money and draft beer. Broke the whole window with the cat that I smashed clear. Crossed a shot bar to that cop's car in my last year. But that's here and that's there around that town. More bars and backyard hounds in the background. More elbows that get bent back than pat downs. And more paddy wagons in the squad car lap rounds. And roughnecks who don't know how to back down. Undergrad lads, sociology class clowns. Flags at half-mast when the blue nose blast sounds. Freshman 50 with hash browns for the Mac pounds. Now that sounds like the city that Matt found. Great place to visit, walk around with my hat down. 4 long years, 4 pals for life. 4 classes a day, 4 glasses a night. Hitting 4 bars up like 4 nights a week. Scorsese, 4 plate of 4 ways with freaks. And on the real, shit is fish in a barrel like Melissa and Carol in sorority sister apparel. Just listen to the admission they print in the Herald. Talking non-stop party and unlimited peril. And if you like that life, you could find what true love be or lust be. She must be, you fucking spew husky. If a man wanna kick up dust, get dusty. This ain't my first hardball bar crawl, trust me. So when I picture Hollis Street and the boardwalk, honestly it's gotta be the liquor store to score rock. Probably the cops will be inflicting on some poor jock the same pure shock of a Sonny Liston floor shot. The block gets more hot, but that's northbound. North Shore sounds just a 4-pound tour ground. So if you're down, we can do the door-to-door go-around. Hit the corner store if that store ain't already torn down. Whole hoods, I have nots and have to kill for half a thrill. Aftermath of Africville, but on the average, the Ave is chill. So stay south of Mass Ave and you'll have your fill of bright lights, cheap pints, and night spots. Casual encounters and the bouncers who fight cops. Mobbed up diplomats, tip caps to captains. Same ones pitch cracked Maxwells to Graftons. Damn, that brings back some action from back when. Back in 2010 in Halifax, friend. Back in Halifax, friend. I'm going back to Hally.